we have seen multiple Indians and people from Indian diaspora excelling in foreign countries. Particularly, if we see the Google CEO is Sundar Pichai. And along with that, Satya Nadella, who belongs to India, is heading Microsoft. And there are so many other Indians who are excelling at careers in foreign countries. And is there a requirement in order to leave India, in order to excel in one's own career? Why are so many Indians leaving their Indian citizenship and acquiring foreign citizenship? In fact, if you look at the data of Ministry of External Affairs and a response to a question asked in Indian Parliament, in the past 13 years, nearly 18 lakh Indians have relinquished their Indian passport and citizenship. Then the data for the past 2 years or past 3 years is much more stark. If you look at the year 2023, nearly 2,16,000 Indians odd have left India. And similarly, in the year 2022, the peak of the relinquishment of Indian passport, nearly 2,25,620 Indians have relinquished their Indian passports, and 18 lakh people relinquishing Indian passport in the past 13 years shows a very stark trend. And the Ministry of External Affairs states that most of the Indians are leaving Indian citizenship because of their own personal reasons. Is personal reasons the only factor for so many Indians leaving Indian citizenship, or is there more systemic problem at hand? Let's try to analyze. If you look at it, in fact, many Indians are leaving India because of some pull or attractive factors. Whenever any migration occurs, usually there would be pull and push factors. And if you look at the pull factors for Indians leaving India is the attractive options which are present in foreign countries, and the major destination for Indian immigrants is either USA, UK, Canada or Singapore. And why the people are migrating to these countries, let's try to analyze. If you look at it, the major pull factors are, first and foremost, is economic opportunities. In fact, if you look at it, the US median salary is almost 32 times of Indian median salary. See how stark it is. An average American salary is nearly 32 times that of Indian salary, which is in fact a significant shot at economic progress. That is the reason why many Indians are leaving India. The second important reason is social mobility. See, in fact, there is a lot of value which is being given in Indian society to the outward migrants, as can be seen in the matrimonial data too, wherein most of the matrimonial ads today are showing a preference to non-resident Indians. And it has been a trend for the past 20 years, which shows that definitely going to a foreign country is a means to increase one's own social status. That is, social mobility is the second important factor. The third pull factor is better prospects at life, primarily because of the safety and security which is present in the destination countries and which is lacking in India, according to many outward migrants. They are saying that the countries which they go to, they are more safe, they are more secure, and along with that, they are more clean, and they give a better shot at life. They are less polluted. Their climate is more conducive for people. So all of these factors are being stated by the outward migrants. Then over and above this, one more important factor, that is pull factor, is the educational prospects too. As we can see, most of the top universities of the world are present in the Western nations. And if you want to be at the cutting edge of education, then you have to definitely out-migrate to other countries. In fact, nearly 1.3 million Indians, that is nearly 1.5 million Indians, that is 13 lakh Indians are present currently, in USA for seeking higher educational opportunities. This is a very big number. And over and above that, nearly, apart from the people who are relinquishing Indian citizenship, nearly 13 million Indians, upward of 13 million. It is not even fixated at 13 million. Upward of 13 million Indians are present in outside countries in order to work, which shows that definitely economic opportunities are playing a very important role. Then along with that, many Indians are also out-migrating to countries like USA, Singapore, Dubai or UAE, primarily because their tax regimes are much more favorable when compared to India. And along with that, they have an entrepreneurial climate wherein the entrepreneurs with new ideas can shine, because of which reason also many people are out-migrating. And many high net worth individuals of Indian origin are relinquishing their citizenship. And one of the stated reason is the tax regimes of India. Okay, sometimes it is being said that in India, the tax authorities are displaying tax terrorism, and in order to escape from these tax regimes, also many people are out migrating, particularly the high net worth individuals, which clearly shows that the pull factors are significantly at play. And over and above this, there are some push factors in India also. The push factors in India are, first and foremost, there is high levels of unemployment. Even though our economic growth is one of the fastest in the world, it is not producing enough jobs, and the term called jobless growth has been in Indian parlance for many decades, and it is still continuing. Because of which reason, the demographic dividend of India are unable to find employment opportunities. They are out migrating to other countries. Then the second important factor is, the insanitary and polluting conditions. We know that in Delhi, during winters, there is smog, which is leading to permanent pulmonary damage for many people, heart diseases for people. Because of which reason, pollution is also one of the contributory factor for migration. Along with that, the major sector in which majority of the employment, majority of the people are dependent is agriculture. But the agricultural incomes have been dwindling over the years. And we can very clearly see that majority of the out migrants are going from the more developed parts of India. If you observe, the South India contributes to the majority of out migrants, and along with that, the states of Western India like Punjab and Gujarat also disproportionately figure in the outward migration. So it means that the people who are present in the developed parts of India, they are unable to find enough economic opportunities, because of which they are out migrating to other countries. And one more significant unsaid factor in out migration from India is caste-based discrimination. Okay, particularly even though a person has achieved something great in India, his identity is most of the times looked upon like ascriptive identity, that is the identity that he was born with. Because of which reason, in order to escape the caste-based discrimination also, Indians are out migrating to other countries. So these are some of the important push factors which are working in India. Then along with that, political instability, along with that, some kind of political-led violence also might be some of the reasons. And if this out-migration happens in a legal fashion, the Indian government is also saying that India is going to become the skill capital of the world. So because of our demographic dividend, we can contribute a lot to the growth and development of other countries. That is the reason why Indian government is planning to become the skill capital of the world. But majority of these out migrants, after migrating to the countries of their destination, they are facing racial discrimination and whatever prospect of life. Usually people out migrate to USA for American dream. But for many people, American dream has become American nightmare. Primarily because of racial discrimination, excessive work. Then apart from that, one more important problem is in US market also today there is unemployment crisis. They are also on the verge of a recession. All of these are important problems which the out migrants are facing. See, in fact, even after out migrating also they don't have enough stability of life, and they are facing a lot many problems. And over and above this, there is a huge problem of undocumented and illegal immigrants to outside countries. In fact, according to the American government, nearly 7,25,000 Indian illegal immigrants are present in USA. Recently, we have seen the deportation campaign, where the Americans have, very, very brutally deported Indians in military aircrafts, handcuffing them and treating them in an inhuman fashion. So this illegal immigration is one more major challenge for India. And in fact, it is being said that, so there is an indicator for the strength of a passport of a country, which is called as Henley Passport Index. And Henley Passport Index is an indicator of the passport strength of a country. And the number one country in the world whose passport has the highest strength is Singapore. Whereas Japan is at number 2nd position. Whereas our own country, India, it is at nearly 82nd position in Henley Passport Index. And Henley Passport Index is not only an indicator of the strength of the passport of the country, but it is also an indicator of the political strength of the country, the global influence of the country, and the economic power of the country is also being represented. And our position is at 82nd, and we only have visa-free access to 58 countries. Which shows that our passport is not much respected in foreign countries, and this might be one of the reasons why people are relinquishing Indian passport and opting for more developed countries' passports. And in the outward migrants of India also, there is one section of high-skilled, high-net-worth individuals. On the other side, there is also low-skilled and low-net-worth individuals are also out-migrating for better economic opportunities. And if we can create enough number of opportunities for Indian people within the country, then the dream of Vikasit Bharat by 2047 is not a distant dream. But if we keep continuously chasing out our talent pool to foreign countries, then Vikasit Bharat is going to become a distant dream. So it is the right time for us to take action and provide enough number of opportunities, resolve the problems within the country so that Indians will not put or keep their hand on their stomach and out migrate as hungry people for economic opportunities to other countries. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్ సంబంధించి ప్రత్యేకంగా సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ ఎగ్జామ్ సంబంధించి ఏ ఆప్షన్ చూస్ చేసుకోవాలి, ప్రిపరేషన్ ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, ఏ బుక్స్ రిఫర్ చేయాలి, ఇలాంటి డౌట్స్ ఉంటే CSB/IAS అకాడమీని కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వచ్చు. దీనికి సంబంధించి నా పర్సనల్ అపాయింట్మెంట్ ఈ వీడియో పైన డిస్ప్లే అవుతున్న కాంటాక్ట్ నెంబర్కి ఫోన్ చేసి తీసుకోవచ్చు.